August 2020, Habitat for Humanity Monterey Bay broke ground on the Rodeo Creek Court project in the Live Oak neighborhood of Santa Cruz. Amidst challenging times of the COVID-19 pandemic, California lightning complex fires, and the efforts to dismantle systemic racism in our country, it is with hope and positivity that we begin our 26th housing project in the Monterey Bay area.
As we gather here today to commemorate the building of 11 homes for families in need, we just cannot ignore the events of the past week, where hundreds of homes have been destroyed and so many lives have been displaced. This strategy should give us pause and remind us of the importance of having a safe and a decent home. We thank all of the first responders who've been working tirelessly for the past week protecting us and our homes. This project would not have been possible without the help of so many individuals and organizations in the community. We owe a debt of gratitude to the Santa Cruz County's Board of Supervisors, some of them who could not be here since they are currently holding an emergency meeting to discuss the wildfires. Their commitment to creating a more affordable housing and the dedication of this land has gone a long way to make this project possible. We're also excited about our partnerships with the Community Foundation Santa Cruz and the Housing Trust Silicon Valley for providing us the financing to make this project happen. We are hopeful that with time, more businesses will partner with us to invest and shape the future of affordable housing and the hardworking families that serve our community. Almost 70% of the construction of Habitat homes is done by volunteers who dedicate their time and effort to give back to the community. We have planned a completion time of 3 years for this project, which will be the fastest rate in our 30-year history. A little aggressive, but a good stretch goal. Thank you again for being with us to celebrate this new project, and we are excited to begin. So I'd like to thank all of our volunteers, our staff, our neighbors, our community, and also a shout out to some of our sponsors and partners who are not here. Our architect, Bill Kemp, Joel Rica from Bowman & Williams, our engineers, Susan True, Julie Mahowald, and our current sponsors, Wells Fargo Housing Foundation, Santa Cruz County Bank, Solar Deer Foundation, and last but not least, Congressman Panetta's office, Senator Manning's office, Assemblyman Stone's office, and Reed from the County Planning Commission. Thank you all very much.
But we're really excited now to start the Rodeo Creek project. You know, this is on the heels of just finishing our Los Esteros project over off of Rodriguez, where we built 7 homes. This project is going to be 11 homes, 6 duplex buildings, and 1 single family home for ADA person. And so we're really excited about that. You know, Habitat Monterey Bay started in 1989, 31 years ago. We combined with Monterey County in 2016. Overall, we've built 55 homes in the 2 counties, primarily in Santa Cruz County. And these 11 will, be another 20% increase in our overall affordable housing portfolio. Every one of these homes we build is so dear to and so appreciated by the new homeowners. Anyway, thank you for joining us today, and we're excited to get to work on this new project.
I so appreciate the opportunity and the invitation to join you remotely for this very exciting day of the dedication of the Rodeo Creek Court in Live Oak. Yet another amazing achievement of Habitat for Humanity. It may sound cliche, but we know that part of the American dream is home ownership, the sense of security, of pride in ownership. And Habitat Humanity, your record in giving people the opportunity to participate in the construction of their own homes and with community partners that make that achievement all the more meaningful and all the more lasting. Again, I just want to offer my congratulations. I'm with you in spirit and solidarity today, and want to thank you for what you've done for 31 years of helping so many families not only dream of homeownership, but achieve that dream, and to now have legacies and children and grandchildren who have been the beneficiaries of your work.
Housing Trust believes that a safe, as you all do, that a safe, stable, affordable home is the key to a better life. And we want to make that happen for more people. It's our 20th anniversary year. And over that time, we've invested $335 million in homes in the Greater Bay Area, which we call the 13 counties that we work in. And it takes a complex web of partners, as we have here. Homeownership has always been part of what we do. And so we're particularly excited that we could be involved here. And now more than ever, housing is being shown, is becoming obvious. You all already knew, but I think the rest of the world is learning that housing is a social determinant of health. And it also is kind of a part of where some structural inequities have happened. And I think being able to have homeowners, hardworking residents come build wealth, build their home and then build wealth is really a one way we're gonna stem the tide of structural inequity. So thanks for all your hard work and for letting us be a partner with you. It's very exciting.
Now more than ever, having a sense of place, having your own home couldn't be more important. With the pandemic and these remarkable fires that are leaving so many displaced, to have this gift to provide housing for our community, I can't think of a more important time and a more important place. Thank you to Habitat for Humanity. Thank you for the community that's come together to make this happen. Let's view today's event as really just the beginning of a community commitment to provide more safe, stable housing for members of our community, young families, veterans, those in need. We can do this together. This is a perfect example of what happens when the community comes together, and a perfect example of what we can be doing more of here in Santa Cruz County. Congratulations on this opening, and let's do more.
And so I just want to say briefly, thank you. Thanks for all of you coming together. I just came from an evacuation center down in downtown Santa Cruz, and what you saw are partnerships. Basically the city, the county, the state coming together to help those people in need. And let me tell you, now more than ever, it's exactly what we have to do. Yes, with the pandemic, yes, with these wildfires, but also the other crisis in this community, and that's affordable housing. And you have displayed your willingness to come together. And soon we will see the results of that with the housing development right here in this area. But we can't do it alone. We cannot do it alone. It does take these types of partnerships. And I do believe that it is through these partnerships that we can do what Habitat Humanity says. And that's building homes, building hope. And I'm going to add something. Together, we can build communities. So thank you very much.
What's really important is that our neighbors come to help our neighbors. And that's been the Santa Cruz County way for a very long time. And it couldn't be better exemplified than in your volunteerism. So thank you. The Community Foundation started as a result of disaster in the 1982 floods, where we knew there were just gaps and we had to come together to support each other. And we're doing that through COVID. We're doing that through the fires now. And we're doing it through affordable housing. I appreciate your team so much, Satish, for your work. And I'm a neighbor to a Habitat home. I live up the street on off 17th Avenue, and I'm a neighbor to Habitat for Humanity families, and I can attest to how stabilizing it is to have a neighborhood that has Habitat as part of the fabric of how we all live together, how we make sure that generations of families have a way to move forward, have a way to develop and grow in the healthiest way through stable housing. So my hat's off to all of you. I can speak to generations of my neighbors who are better off because of your efforts. And that's just always going to be true in Santa Cruz County, that we're going to come together to help each other. So thank you.
So Assemblymember Stone unfortunately couldn't be here in person. He had some words that he wanted me to share with you on his behalf for this event. So I will read that to you now. Good morning, everyone. I wish I could be there in person to help celebrate this exciting moment, breaking ground on the Rodeo Creek Court project. As we've seen, over 70,000 people displaced from their homes this week in Santa Cruz County, along with tens of thousands more in Monterey County and beyond, in response to the terrible fires burning across the state, we are once again reminded of the importance of housing security. Stable, secure, and affordable housing provides the sturdy foundation upon which folks can build long, fulfilling lives for themselves and their families. I'd like to express my appreciation for Habitat for Humanity Monterey Bay, which has spent the past 31 years working with wonderful community partners to provide people with affordable housing in Monterey and Santa Cruz counties. I look forward to seeing this Live Oak project grow from the ground up and blossom into a thriving community where residents feel safe and supported as we continue to rise to the incredible challenges we've been faced with. Thank you for the work you're all doing, and please stay safe and healthy in these unprecedented times.